Hi, my name's Erin Kirby, and I'm doing my special occasion speech on my mother. The toughest person I know can't roller skate. The toughest person I know can't French braid. The toughest person I know sometimes has to yell into the phone. For the past 56 years of my mother's life, she has been dealing with a retarded left side and had been somewhat diagnosed with the disease of ALD within the last 2 years. With this ratchet disease, my mother has been in and out of the hospital for having pain, and which no one would wish upon their enemy. The myelin sheath has completely dissolved from her nerves, and the thought of someday that this disease might actually win. Yet, with all the millions of horrifying moments, scary thoughts, and procedures, my mother is the strongest and toughest, most loving, faithful person I know and love. There are few times that my mother is not reminded. There are not any times that my mother is not reminded of the challenges she faces every day, from her aches and pains to her medications. Sometimes she can't sit up longer than 30 minutes without becoming dizzy, throwing up, and becoming so dehydrated that she has to become rushed to the ER, which is now a normal routine. After months of no answers, tests, specialists, my mother has never questioned her faith, her family's love, or most importantly, her ability to survive and be the most caring, loving individual you will ever meet. Despite all the countless hours of pain, laying in bed, I have never heard my mom truly complain or miss an important event from my father, my brother, or I. She is always cheering us on, patting us on the backs, and listening to what we think as our traumatic day. After laying in bed for hours, my mother still finds the energy and the momentum to take care of others, go grocery shopping, and most importantly, be a mom and a wife to my dad, brother, and I. The picture that I've painted of my mother is so far a determined, unstoppable, loving, strong, faith-driven individual woman who makes a handprint on everyone she touches by how kind she is. For many people, this is why she is so loved, but for me, it's just the beginning. At 5'2" and 115 pounds, my mother will throw her elbows out like wings and run through the crowd to be in front of the line. With a heart of gold and a sense of humor that would lighten any situation, my mother is one of the funniest, smartest, most intelligent, spunky people I know, from her clothing to her constant questions during a movie. About 2 years ago, her disease hit with an incredible with pain, aches, and horror. Once the disease came into my mother's body, it destroyed her ability to be her busybody self and made her almost bedridden for months. Her legs while laying in bed would start running and wouldn't stop. Her immune system became so weak that she couldn't even go grocery shopping, and if she did, she would become incredibly ill from all the germs that linger. Although that sounds depressing, my mother joked about it being her time to relax. My amazing mother has made an everlasting impression on many people throughout her life, and I hope she knows how much of her I admire and how hard it's been for her. I complain about money, school, work, but I am pain-free. I complain about gas, people that irritate me, and of course if something doesn't go my way. But at least I am able to go out without getting sick or worry about what will happen. I have learned from my mother that love doesn't just shimmer away, and that things that bring you happiness in life to be thankful for. Rather than worrying about how horrible something could be, look at the positive. My mother may see herself as an average mother and a wife, but I call her amazing. An amazing gift to be around, and most importantly, a super trooper for life. My mother has taught me that just because life may seem grim, it will always be sunnier the next day, and to always keep your chin up and never lose your way. Thank you. Turn it off.
Well,